Hey guys, Andrew speaking. Just wanted to thank you all for subscribing, liking, sharing my videos. It's been a lot of fun, kind of a wild ride the last couple of weeks. Just started the YouTube channel. At this point, I think I've got about 2,300 subscribers. I've only got, I think, 6 videos up, a couple of shorts as well. There's going to be a lot more to come, I can promise you that. But I wanted to just take this opportunity to discuss a little bit about my teaching style, right? I'm not a method coach. I don't subscribe to one way of doing things. I don't think that you should have to adapt your way of learning to my method of coaching, if that makes any sense. I want to meet you where you are, and there's a reason for that. And the reason that I have that kind of approach, and it's because I was a teaching professional at a country club for 20 years. That's a heck of a long time, and the locker room's kind of small, and you have to help everyone, right? It could be a 5 or 6 year old child that's never picked up a club before. It could be someone who, I think my oldest student was 93 years old, a wonderful lady who I remember, never forget, always has some challenges getting the ball out of a bunker. If I'm 93, I'm just happy to be walking in and walking out of a bunker, never mind trying to hit a golf ball. So that's really where I learned to teach. Ultimately, I read books, I watched videos, I had some amazing mentors, but all of that stuff is theory. I'll be quite honest with you, until you stand on the lesson tee and it all of a sudden becomes real world very, very quickly, right? You figure out what works and what doesn't. And it's your students really as a teacher that teach you how to teach. And I think there's probably a lot of teachers out there that might be watching this kind of nodding their head and saying, absolutely, because again, that's really where you have to figure out based on each individual's learning style, their ability, their mobility. I've got a lot of people that had surgeries, elbow surgeries, back surgeries, wrist surgery, knee replacements, hip replacements. I've got students that unfortunately had strokes, and I've got one gentleman. I'm just going to tell this story really quickly because it kind of shaped who I am as an instructor. And seeing as you've all subscribed, I guess you should know maybe 1 or 2 things about me. But he had a stroke, and he was a club champion. He was a wonderful golfer. He had kind of a little bit of a reverse slot type of golf swing, similar to Sam Snead of old. Matt Fitzpatrick does the same thing, which just means he was a little flat going back, would come over the top of it a little bit, and then he would hold the face open, hit this perfect little baby fade all day long, had a wonderful short game, amazing putting stroke, and was an awesome golfer. So but he had this stroke over the winter months, and he drove up on the lesson tee after the snow had thawed in Chicago, and had a big smile on his face, such a positive spirit. And he said, you thought you had trouble before, you really got trouble now. And he was strapped to a golf cart that he had purchased, and was absolutely determined to continue to play golf. So here he is standing in front of me. He can't weight his left foot at all. His left arm is paralyzed. He's gripping in his right hand. And I've got to figure out a way, right? I mean, I've got to figure out a way for him to continue with his competitive nature to enjoy playing golf. And that's what my job is as a coach. I don't care if you're a scratch golfer, a +3, a pro, and I've been so blessed to work with some fantastic pros over the years. And again, I learned way more from them than they ever did from me. They were awesome before they worked with me, and they're still awesome now. They were awesome later. So but my point is this, I think all good teachers probably figure out a way to meet their students where they are. And having one way of doing it, that's just not my style. So I'm gonna get some great videos out there over the coming weeks. I ordered, as I say, a mic that I'm gonna use, which is gonna help with the windy conditions out there. It's kind of challenging. I'm learning literally on the fly here with regard to editing videos and doing all that stuff. I literally half the time don't know what I'm doing. So I'm absolutely amazed that I've got so many subscribers in such a short space of time. It's really very, very humbling. But anyways, a lot of love out there for you guys. Hope I can help. And thank you so much again for subscribing, liking, and sharing. And enjoy your weekends, okay? Go out and play some golf. If it's too cold, watch some golf. We're all got that in common. We love this game. So have fun and be safe, okay? We'll talk to you soon.